Thank you so much for joining, and I really appreciate your time. This meant to be started on 6 o'clock, but due to some issues with the Microsoft Teams webinar connectivity, we were not able to, join over there. So we are connected to this meeting invite, and thank you so much for your time. Guys, so let me introduce myself. Myself, Sagar. Okay, and today I'm going to walk you through how we can master the AWS AI tools. Okay, so this is the gateway to AI services available on cloud on AWS. Okay, and this is going to be a foundational level uh, course on the AWS AI services. Okay. So myself, Sagar, and I have overall 12 plus years of experience working with uh, the IT infrastructure, which includes the data centers, then multiple clouds like AWS, Azure Cloud, Google Cloud, and so on. Okay. And I have been teaching uh, a various type of courses like Azure, AWS certifications, AWS AI practitioner from past 5 years. Okay. So I myself hold multiple certifications from AWS, Microsoft, Red Hat Linux, and so on. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. I can see 6 people are joined. Kshitij, Mohit, Neeraj, Nisha. So thank you so much for joining, guys. So let us start. Okay. For, so today I'm going to walk you through what is AWS AI practitioner certification courses, how we can get certified, what is the syllabus, and how we can be the certification ready with. And not only the certification, but we will also cover the practical examples like configuring the AWS account and trying our hands on with the different AWS services like AWS SageMaker, AWS Lex, Poly, Rekognition, and so on. So there are a lot of offerings by AWS when it comes to AI. Okay. So the first thing when it comes to AI is why we should learn AWS AI. So let me ask you guys a question. So can you so there are not many participants. So I can see the 6 participants. So can you guys shortly tell me like what currently you are doing? Are you uh, beginner or not from the non-tech background, or you are already from the technical background, and what you guys are working? So can you quickly let me know about that if you guys are comfortable? I would like to know so that on the basis of that, I can, decide if we need to, like, if someone from the non-tech, then I will go through the one-on-one view and not go into much deeper in this demo lecture. But if you guys are from the technology background, then I think we can go much deeper. And Azure Cloud, which is called as Azure Cognitive Services. Okay, so but why AWS? Because AWS is already market share is already number one, so it is already adopted by lot of enterprises. So here I have added a graph so that you can visualize. By 2020, it was only 14 billion market, but right now in we are in 2025. So currently it is two. Is it? Okay, sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. Second. Okay. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. So have you, were you able to see the screen previously? Okay, cool. So this is why we should learn AWS AI, because in upcoming days there will be a much more demand for the AI engineers and ML specialists and AI related job roles like product manager, product owner, and so on. So this is the chart I have collected from the Bloomberg Intelligence report. So this is where we can see the growth of the generative AI market in the upcoming years. Okay, so this is going to be a 1.4 trillion market by 2032. So in this course, what you will learn? Okay, so in this course, there are multiple services offered by AWS, which we are going to cover. But since this is the foundational level course, okay, by AWS, so in this course, mostly we will cover uh, the basic things like what is AI, what is ML, then we will get to know about the deep learning, then large language models, and so on. Okay. So there are few services on AWS like you can see on your screen, which is SageMaker, Lex, Poly, Rekognition, and there are a lot of services. So SageMaker is a complete, bouquet of tools where you can end-to-end manage your AI and ML projects. So SageMaker Studio, you can run your notebooks. It has the code code editor integrated in it. Then you can train your models, you can fine tune your models, you can export your models. Okay. So end-to-end life cycle management of the AI ML product is provided by AWS SageMaker. Then there is Lex available. Okay. Then there is Poly Rekognition. So Poly is the natural sounding text to speech engine. Then Amazon Transcribe is the automatic speech recognition. Amazon Rekognition is deep learning based image and video analysis tool. So all these tools are available on AWS platform, and one by one in this course we will walk you through these tools, how to configure and how to use these tools, how you can integrate these tools with your applications, right? Then we will learn about the AI ML fundamentals and cloud integrations, hands-on labs with real-world projects. So few examples like, uh, did you ever wonder like we watch Netflix, if we watch specific genre, then Netflix automatically suggest our new movies. So how that thing works, and we can how chat gpt works, how the image recognition behind the scene works. So all we will cover in this course. So do anyone know what is the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and so on? did an- do anyone know? So if yes, you can unmute yourself and talk. Okay, no worries, guys. So I'll let you know what is AI, ML, deep learning, and large language models are. Okay, so the AI is artificial intelligence, which is an umbrella term. Okay, uh, used used in basic applications like such as search algorithms, Boolean logic, or the robot programming. So it, which is an umbrella term, which is a superset of the underneath terms, which is ML or DL. Okay. So for example, if I give you an example, okay, science. Science is an umbrella. Under the science, we have multiple branches like botany, mathematics, chemistry, and so on. So likewise, AI is an umbrella term. So anything automated is AI with the robotic process, and machine learning is an AI subset, which is we can say that machine learning is there in market from 1980s or 90s. Okay, but these are the predictive analysis, and we can use ML in predictive analysis as in forecasting as well. And then anomaly detection also we can use using we can implement using the machine learning models. So machine learning is a subset of AI, and then it comes to deep learning. So deep learning is a another subset of the machine learning. Okay, so machine learning. So have you ever heard about the neural networks? So neural networks are inspired by the design of our brains. So in human brain, we have a smallest unit for the communication, we can say, which is neurons. So there are billions of neuron in human brain. So similarly, the AI scientists implemented the neural networks, and using neural networks, okay, the we can input the data, then we adjust the parameters, okay, and then we get the output. So these are heavily dependent on the neural network design, and it is another subset of machine learning. And the applications of the deep learning are image recognition models, speech to text and text to speech models, then identifying, any. So basically, the large language models are nothing but the deep learning neural models. Okay, these LLM, large language models like GPT, Llama, DALI, these models are based on the deep learning models, and we will one by one get you walk you through all the fundamentals of AI, ML, and deep learning, and then artificial intelligence, generative AI. Okay, so in simple terms, any technique that allows computers to mimic human intelligence is, we can say, which is artificial intelligence. And so machine learning, we can say the data patterns, and we can the machine will build logic around the data patterns automatically, which comes under the machine learning. Okay, and deep learning is multi-layered neural network that perform tasks. Okay, that is deep learning, and generative AI is large language models based on the deep learning models, and which are used to, and these LLMs are called foundational models. So what are few examples of foundational models are GPT that we are using, we already know. Then there are other models like BERT. BERT is developed by Google. Then there is DALI is another model. Then Llama is another foundational model available in market. Okay. So there are small models, medium-sized models, and big models. For to run these models, we need much higher compute powers. So you might have heard that Llama 5 billion parameter model, Llama 25 billion parameter models. So more the parameters, more the accuracy of that model will get increased. But when there are huge number of parameters, then it becomes difficult to not difficult, but more required more compute resources to run those foundational models. Okay. So, guys, I hope if you guys have any questions, no, you can unmute yourself and ask me a questions, because while presenting, I can't see your chats. So, yeah, I would really appreciate if you make this conversation interactive. Okay. So here is the course syllabus. So this is the official syllabus for the AWS AI Practitioner certification. So there are five modules. Okay, each modules. So first module is fundamentals of AI and ML. So in exam, okay, in certification exam, the weightage for this topic is 20%. Then foundation fundamentals of generative AI. Okay, it has 24% weightage. Then applications of foundational models, guidelines for responsible AI, security compliance, and governance. So what is foundational fundamentals of AI and ML models? So in that, the first module, we will cover the define the basics of AI and ML concepts. So, for example, deep learning, neural networks, computer vision, natural language processing, what it is, then different kind of algorithms, inferencing, then how the AI models can, get, has biases, fairness, where the AI models are fit, and what is large language model. So these kind of fundamentals we will study with. So this is covered in first module. Then in second module, the fundamentals of generative AI. So the second module is cover the large language models, foundation models. Okay, foundation models are, as I already told you, these big companies who implemented the initial, training of the model, which requires huge compute resources and huge investment. So the foundation models are GPT, Llama, and so on. So we will know about these foundational models of generative AI, and then how the prompt engineering works, the what is the meaning of tokens when it comes to generative AI models, what is tokens, then transformer based language models, and so on. So we will study those things in fundamentals of generative AI and lot more. Okay, pre-training, fine-tuning, evaluation of the models, deployment of the fine-tuned model, and so on. And then third module is applications of foundation models. So where we can use the foundation models, like instead of creating our own model, how we can use the foundation model. The uh, so for example, if we want to implement a model at a company, then what are the criteria that decides the model selection? So there can be a latency, performance, language needs, like some models can be a multilingual, few models can English only, then the size of the model complexity, how difficult it is to find and retune of these models. So we will cover these kind of things in applications of foundational models, identifying the AWS services, which will help us to implement this kind of AI implementation. Then in the next module, we have guidelines for responsible AI. So in this module, we will study the bias, fairness, inclusivity, safety, and so on for the artificial intelligence. And we will use multiple tools from AWS while learning these things like Bedrock, Amazon SageMaker, Lex, Poly, and so on. We will be also study the legal risks of working with generative AI, like IP rights, infringement, claims, biased module output, then loss of customer trust, end user risk, hallucinations, and etc. Okay, and there is a fifth module, security compliance and governance for AI solutions. So there we will study the AWS services and features to secure AI system. For example, IAM roles, policies, permissions, encryption, uh, the AWS private networking, AWS shared responsibility model, and so on. So this is dedicated to security compliance and governance of our AI implementations on AWS. Okay. And then we will study few industry case studies. Okay. Uh, as a part of this syllabus for this AI practitioner course. So who should enroll into this course? So any beginners in AI ML, because this is a foundation level course and does not require prior experience with the AI or ML. So we will start from the basics. So if you know computers, you can enroll. Then cloud enthusiast, IT professional and developers, non-tech professional looking to switch careers. Okay. So I have worked as a data center engineers, okay, on and cloud engineering for most of my career. So there are lot of demand when it comes to any operations work like DevOps, ML ops, data ops, and so on. And these roles are now demands AI and AI skills, okay, AI ML skills. So anyone who is currently working as a developer or as a operations or as a tester, we should get to know about the AIs. Okay, because there are so many AI assisted tools available in the market. And if you know how to use and how to integrate those tools, it will definitely add a value to your profile. So for example, developers are currently using Code Whisper or the GitHub Copilot solutions and so on. So how those uh, you know uh, applications work, how they assist developers to write a code, and then in this course we will also be covering the prompt engineering. So how to ask questions to a model. Okay, that is also a skill, AI skill. So we people should enroll into this course. Then in this course, we will also cover the hands-on labs and real-world project. Like case study, we will cover how Netflix uses AWS AI to recommend content, what people should watch next based on their historical, watch list. Then we will have create a mini project to build a small chatbot using Amazon Lex service, and practical labs will include AI-powered image recognition with AWS Rekognition. Okay. So these hands-on labs and real-world projects we are going to do along with the theory part. So about the exam, so this exam is this exam, the short code for this exam is AIFC01. So this is foundational level course. You have 90 minutes to complete the exam, and the format is multiple choice questions. 65 questions will be there. So out of 100, you need to get the 70% answers correct. And the certification cost for the registering the exam is $100. Okay. And so these multiple choice questions can differ, like there can be multiple selections, single selection from the options, then arranging the available options, which is the most correct one, the less correct one, and so on. So these kind of questions will be there. Again, the weightage for first module, fundamentals of AI ML is 20%, then fundamentals of Gen AI is 24%, and applications of foundational model is 28%. The guardrails for the responsible AI is 14%, and compliance, governance, security has 14%. Okay, and the passing score is 70%. So we will follow the four-step plan for this. Okay, so first, when we will start the actual course, we will first I'll walk you through the exam. Okay, the practice style questions, how the exam will be, what kind of questions will be there, multiple choice, multiple selection, then rearranging. Okay, then second step will be refreshing of the AWS knowledge and skill. If you are already familiar with the AWS and AWS cloud, then it is good. But if not, I will walk you through what are the core concepts of AWS, what is the region, availability zone means, and what is the IAM and other services from AWS, and what is AWS shared responsibility model, what are the responsibilities of AWS, and what are the responsibilities of cloud when it comes to different AWS services. Then we will review and practice exam. Okay, in third step, after completing the theory part, we will complete all these five modules and then assess your exam readiness. So for that, I we will conduct a practice exam, and if we see that okay, you guys are ready, then we can book a final exam with AWS. So why choose us, NetBuds, for this training program? So we have experienced, uh, trainers available. So we have over 12 plus years of experience training cloud computing and now AI courses. Okay, the practical. So this course is not only theoretical part, but we will implement some real world applications, then live question and answer 24 by 7 doubt support. So on our group, you can ask the questions and somebody will always there to answer your queries. And we are focusing 100% on exam. Okay. But additionally, we will be covering the other practical parts as well. Okay. Then see, this will help you to for your job hunting, resume guidance, and exclusive community access. So if you join, so you will have the lifetime access for the community. There you can post your questions and get the answers for your queries. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, please unmute yourself and let me know. Ask any questions. Mohit, you have